Okay, so we're going to take that floor and we're going to mount it on top of the frame, which we've already done on that coach. We're just a little bit out of sequence.
Right.
We're the only company that we screw all of the inside walls and cabinets on top of the floor before tile goes on. Everybody else in the industry,
We heard that.
tile's a coat.
Hands are squeaking.
Right. Squeaky.
Yeah.
You try to replace a piece of tile, it's underneath the wall. You can't do it very good. But the other thing that people don't understand, you're right, Al, is that over a period of time, it's not a good joint.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've got that piece of tile in between and it does not screw down well. So we always put the wood walls on top of the wood floor, so it's not moving anywhere.
Gotcha.
The other thing that's important that we tile later, we grab a little sales aid. We lag the floor to the frame along the edges, but we also lag the middle of the floor. We go through the middle and screw the middle of the whole floor to the frame. If the tile's already on the coach, you can't do it, right? So this is just a great look at, again, all your walls are plywood reinforced, okay?
I'm sure somebody's gonna call me or email us.
I'm a little nervous.
And ask us what day you were there, because it's my coach. Somebody will, I guarantee you that.
So the reason why I want to drag you on this side is because a couple different things. One is, there it is, somewhere right here, there it is, there's a slide motor. Same thing, walk on the same coach, open the baggage door, look up, there's a slide motor.
So every single, let me ask a question. Every single slide motor has complete access?
No. The one in the fender, that one back there is a tough one to get to because it's in the wheel well.
So yeah, so you dub the wheels. It's not a big deal.
Right, but
first
it's not as easy.
side.
This is a no-brainer.
Right.
Right? This is a 30-minute, 20-minute project for any of us.
Right.
Even the kids could do it. Give them the right wrenches.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Or destroy it.
The one in the wheel well is a little tougher to get to, Al.
Right.
Now there's also one in the bed. You open up the bed, look, and right there's the motor for the bed. So 3 of the 4 are really accessible. The one is a little tougher. Okay?
Okay.
All right?
Isn't it easy to go from the top though?
Remember the, what's that? Go ahead.
Isn't it easier to go from the top?
No.
No?
You have the whole floor right there.
Okay.
You got to go through the wheel.
Okay.
So there's the 2 more junction boxes I was telling you about.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a slide motor. Very
This is amazing. This is amazing. This is an amazing machinery.
You see the slope? So this is your big slide. The 32-inch that goes down becomes a level floor.
Yeah.
So it's going to roll down. Remember those ball bearings?
Yeah.
It's actually got a ball bearing wheel. It actually rolls right down this incline, and that's what gives you a level floor. The other slide out is a kitchen slide. It doesn't change heights. It goes back and forth 19 inches. This one goes out 32. Okay, so getting to where, Al, you were talking about, actually right here. So this is the next generation from PEX. We used to buy PEX. PEX comes in, most PEX, the half-inch lines comes in 20-footer lengths. We're buying this at 500-foot rolls.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
And now, your term, Al, they're all home runs.
Right, because
so
it makes
we
sense.
go from the water bay to every faucet with its own line. We don't take a red and a blue and run the sink and your shower.
These are reinforced.
Yeah, it's a high pressure, high temp
Yep.
line.
Oh my God.
Yeah, 150 psi or something, 180 degrees, something like that. So it's again high pressure, high temp. So every faucet has their own line. The connections are going to be in the water bay or under the sink or washer dryer. You got it? Not a big deal. So less pressure drop, less chance of leaks because I have no connections in between.
Yeah.
We go from here to there. Nice job, Al. Home runs.
Yeah, look.
Yeah.
You're the 90s.
Yeah. All your 90s are going to be, they're
Oh,
plastic.
preset. Look, this all preset. This is crazy.
You'll see it back there. They're
I'm so
plastic
happy.
90s.
I'm so happy we came here with
Yeah.
nobody's around, and you can actually see the true quality.
Right.
This is nuts.
Yeah.
It's all preset. I mean, like there's no kings, there's no bends. There's straight. Oh my God, this is.
So, and we use the same, we use a plastic 90 on the half-inch line, then we use a steel 90 on the PEX line. So, if you see 5/8 PEX, that's aqua.
Right.
If you see half-inch, it's potable
Yeah,
water.
it's regular water.
Yep. So, you guys are really tuned on aqua hot? Are you guys good on that system generally?
Yeah.
Oh, here's a good feature. This is an Aspire. I could look at just the aqua and tell what I'm looking at. An Aspire, you can heat your coach with your aqua 2 different ways. Electricity when you're plugged in, or the diesel burner, right? On the Anthem and Cornerstone, when I'm driving down the road, there's a third pump sitting right here. That's how I could tell. There's a third pump there.
It goes to the motor.
It goes through the motor.
Okay.
Exactly right.
So you're not wasting energy.
The old some people call it motor aid, some
Right.
people call it engine assist. There's like several different terms.
Yeah.
But, right, I'm using the engine heat to heat my coach, to heat my water, to heat my floor.
Wow.
Meanwhile, you're driving and not wasting it.
Yep.
You're not
And
killing-
you get
not
that
killing it.
feature, remember the 30 items?
Yeah.
So there's one of your 30s, which is not a killer.
Right.
Yeah, but it's
This is a great coach. I can go 0 degrees in an Aspire, no problem. Same insulation, but that extra feature is kind of nice.
Yeah.
and we're chasing 75. We're not or 65. We're not chasing zeros.
I'm with you.
We're past that. We're past that stage already. Like,
Just in case. Hey, that
Just
cold,
in case.
that cold snap went quite a ways south last year.
yeah, we was got stuck in it.
Now, are you guys in Miami or
Miami.
Lauderdale?
Miami.
How cold did you guys get when that cold snap
Uh,
came through?
Well, we
50,
weren't
like
there. We
8.
were in Texas.
We were in Texas at the time. Yeah.
We're in
It got
Dallas
cold.
at that time. And
Oh,
it was
Texas
in
was-
What part
20s.
of Texas?
Dallas.
And it was 20s.
It
Yeah,
was
it was
20s.
cold.
It was cold.
No, we were in shorts in the beginning, and then we went to the Marshalls real quick and
Yeah.
Had to
Stop
buy
by.
some more
Yeah.
pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That cold went quite a way south.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
So-
did.
Oh, it had-
Yeah,
listen.
The iguanas were
Brutally.
dropping dead.
Were they really?
Yeah.
yeah, they would
They were
literally
getting frozen.
they were just frozen.
Right.
They would just die.
Yeah.
This good. We talk about the walls, the plumbing. I mean, I think you look at it, it looks residential, doesn't it? The way
It is.
slope-
It is a
Oh,
house.
yeah.
It is
the
a
way
house.
The way
Yes.
it's sloped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, residential. Because it truly is. It's a stick-built floor. It's
Right.
a studded 16 on center wall. There's one of your aqua hot heat exchangers. So this is going to feed the bedroom. There'll be one of those in the basement to feed your water tanks,
Mhm.
keep them warm. The basement's going to be warm.
Yeah.
One in the bathroom. This is a washer dryer unit. The fan's not in, but this is where the washer dryer is going to go. So
Okay.
these two lines are
Yeah,
only-
and your drains are right there and everything else.
Oh, so yeah.
You get
And she got that.
excited for the first couple of weeks
Right.
and the first snow, and,
Yeah.
and then it's like, yep, that's
December,
it. Done.
Christmas season.
Yep.
You wanted some snow, and then,
Yep.
Yeah.
like I said, done.
Yep,
Yeah.
done.
All right. So, a lot of great things back there on our construction, understanding where we're going with this. Here's the wall construction. We weld them in another building. We bring them over here. We put the skins on. Daria, are you pretty good with science?
No.
He's a sign guy. She's blonde.
All right, Daniel. Okay, go over to that wall. Put your hand on the foam. All right. Feels warm. Put your hand on the aluminum. Do they feel different?
Yeah.
Right.
The foam's warm.
But they're not. They're the same temp.
Really?
Yeah, they're the same temp.
They are the same temperature because the molecules in here is the same thing.
Right. Everything is basically the same temp. That fan, whatever the air is right now, that fan's the
Yeah.
same temp.
Right.
The foam is a insulator. Your body's 98. You're healthy, aren't you, Daria? Okay. So your body's 98, and the aluminum might be only be 70 some. So the aluminum is such a great conductor. It's taking heat out of your hand so fast
Yeah.
it feels cold. The foam is reflecting the heat back in your body, and it feels warm. Same temp. The point where I'm going with this, we put a 1/2-inch foam as a thermal block because we know aluminum is a conductor.
Right.
So we try to reduce heat movement, and then what's it going to do to noise? It's gonna help
Again,
reduce
again,
noise,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So there's only 2 companies that do this extra insulation. Then we take and we glue a second layer of insulation on top of the foam.
Why not spray?
Huh?
Why not spray
I
insulation?
don't know. Cost maybe. I don't know.
Actually, I think maybe this is actually not a bad. This is not a bad idea either.
One of the things about it is that there's 3 ways the heat moves: convection, conduction, radiation.
Right.
So conduction, we're doing the foam. Radiation is the aluminum foil. It's
Right.
your bouncer for radiative
Yes,
heat
right in back.
waves. And then the air bubbles that are in here is your convection.
Mhm.
We're also going to put a 3rd layer of pink fiberglass, which is also convection heat movement. So when we are done, we're the only triple insulated wall on the market. So this is what you should have been coming for. I want to see my insulation.
Yeah.
You see
That's
the
what she.
floor,
That's
Yeah.
that's yeah.
right? So this is the best insulated wall in the industry. Only triple insulated. So there's 3 ways the heat moves, and we're the only one that's insulated against all 3. Now, there should be something you guys should be picking up on that does look a little out of place. You see the plywood here, and
Yeah.
here, and here?
Mhm.
Foam's not a good structural member.
Right.
Good insulator, not a good structure. Anytime I screw a wall to a wall, inside wall to an outside wall, we always screw into wood. Those front overhead cabinets screws into this wood.
Wood. Right.
The base cabinets where all your switches are at,
Mm-hmm.
the Jake brake switch and all your other
Yeah.
switches. So even those inside walls, if you see a pocket wall,
Mhm.
come down here. So if you see a well, look at that. How's that for a header?
Just like, oh, well, let me ask a question. Why this is too much? No, this is like too much of a headache. I mean, unless something hangs on.
That's where the credenza. Yes.
Okay.
The cantilevered dinette table.
Okay.
You know, so it's on a cantilevered steel
Right.
bracket, so it'll get bolted to that aluminum.
I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
I wonder. I wonder how what's a breakage on this. I mean, what it will take to with this stuff. Oh my God.
Yeah.
This frame is
Triple
it's nuts.
stacked, double stacked, triple stacked header there. Yeah, just a lot of structure.
That's a lot of structure.
Yeah. I always say this, Al. I told you there's 30 things that we do that nobody does.
Yeah.
You know, we covered the floor, the triple insulated wall, right? So many different things that we do. I don't know that we put more aluminum than anybody. I believe there's nobody that matches.
I think
our
it's
price.
crazy.
Right.
I think it's
Overkill?
I think so.
We've
I
been
think so.
accused of overkill.
I think so. I think
That's
it's
not a bad
I
place to
think-
be.
No.
No.
But yeah, we've been accused many
I mean,
times. of-
see, the problem
Like,
is
you
that
don't need that to do
the
it all.
jointry, look, it's even, they don't have to do this because it's not it goes inside of the coach. So the problem is, see, they even shave it off. You don't have to even, there's a pride going on here.
I mean,
It's a
even your radiuses, they're welded radiuses, they're
the
aluminum.
dude that's doing this,
Yeah.
the company does have pride. I mean, you can see this, man. This is.
So, yeah, again, I think it's a tremendous wall. will
I
tell
think
you
it's more
this.
than a house. I think that's.
I'll tell you, well,
Oh, yeah.
you know, they say it's a million earthquakes going down the road.
Yeah, I do. We
That
know.
old adage.
Oh yeah, we know. Believe me, we know.
Yeah, right. Oh.
We have learned the hard way.
I do know this, and I don't want to, I hate saying something because talking about some negative issues. We've had two people that have been on collisions, head-on collisions.
You need to talk about that. It's a normal thing.
Both people absolutely walked away with hardly, I don't think even a bump hardly. The other people in the other vehicle, I think were killed in both vehicles. This thing, one of them rolled over to the side, all the cabinet, everything was, everything, the box was all intact and everything
Wow.
was completely intact.
Wow.
So they had to wait for the rescue people to
Yeah.
come in, and they, I think, pulled the windshield out, and then they walked out of their motorhome. But they just had to wait for rescue to get there. But they were totally
Wow.
fine. The structure that, when I showed you, again, our floors didn't come off the frame, those 90 lags.
They
I'm gonna
would've,
show you
they were
some-
right.
I'm going to show you something else that we're still not done. That was impressive, we're still not done. So, you guys also notice that the slide outs are not cut in yet. This is a slide out, and we have not cut the hole out yet. We want to, this thing
it
is
goes
all
right here.
square.
Okay, I
This
see.
whole thing is a jig welded wall, Al.
Right.
So we want to make sure everything stays square.
Now my that's a big waste right there.
No,
Yeah, but
no, not yet.
Not yet.
holy shit.
We'll be there in a second. It'll all make sense to you. All right.
It's big.
So- so we're
I
gonna-
see the quality, man. It's
Watch your step in.
it's okay.
So we're
Sorry.
going to take that whole wall as one big wall, and we're going to set it on the floor. That's how you build a house.
Right.
You set the wall on the floor, and we screw it down in. But now look what we've done. We've bolted the steel frame and the wood floor and the aluminum wall together. So we screw this down with 90. We then screw the wall to the floor. Then we screw the inside walls to the outside walls, and now we've taken an 8-inch bolt and done a complete through bolt. Nobody does that. That's why it doesn't come apart, right? So, okay,
Damn.
good look here.
No,
right.
I'm shocked.
Okay, but now look at the hole.
Yeah.
We cut the hole out. It's not a waste because it's the
Because
outside of the room.
becomes the right.
So it will be the outside of your room, which will go back in the exact same hole. Here's some other great, I mean, this is poplar wood. You know, look at the drawer guides. I mean, steel brackets screwed to a real piece of wood. I mean, there's just some really
There's a
good
lot of pride in this.
residential.
See, look, they don't have to. They can hide it all because the wall goes in here. But it's all cut precise cuts.
So again, so
And they straight too.
That's
Straight
all.
cuts.
Yeah, the straight cuts. Yeah. Oh yeah, the straight cuts. Right. Sure.
remember
'Cause
the
we have-
post?
Right.
Remember I said? This is the 44B floor plan. Polly?
Yeah.
So this is the B.
Okay.
And a B is a B, again.
Yeah.
Whether it's an Aspire, Anthem, or Cornerstone, or doesn't make a difference, an F is an F, a W is a W, a B is a B. So this is the post that separates the front slide from the back slide to give us structure, because this is actually plywood reinforced. And then what is that, a 4, 4, and a 3. So that's, what is that, 11 inch. That's an 11-inch post, still screwed together and bolted together. But instead of a 28-foot hole or a 30-foot hole, I might have a 16 and a 12 compared to a 28.
Right.
Just makes more sense, doesn't it?
Yeah. No, you already
you're-
sold us. You sold us the RV already. I'll tell you the truth.
We're getting there. Door frames are all square. You put the
Yeah, I
put
see
the
that,
green
yeah.
jig in to make sure
Yeah.
it maintains squareness. We talked about the water lines. We talked about this. So again, this is now Cornerstone. Yeah. It's an Anthem. Well, I could tell this was an Anthem, not an Aspire.
Yeah.
Because remember that
I
third?
look- yeah,
Oh,
I
you
looked
already,
at that
you already
thing.
peeked?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. So there you go. So again, so much similarity between an Aspire and Anthem, but there's so many
Where's
little
Daria?
different
Yeah.
features that add up.
Dor,
Okay.
come here.
And then here's a post. This is a different floor plan. This is a B. This is a W. See, the post is this wide now. Every model has a different post. The smallest post is like an 8-inch post, and then we go to like 11, then we go to like a 14. One's a 24, but the concept doesn't change. So it's just all dictated by the floor.
And all insulated. No squeaking, no nothing. Insulation.
Hope not. We hope not. Now this has a double. The W has a double pocket door, so it has double plungers.
And airlines are home runs as well, or?
I don't know that. I really don't. Yeah, I don't know where we get.
Good question
Good
and a good
question.
answer. Because I don't know that I'll
Yeah.
find out.
I don't know.
We'll do a Marine Corps style. I'll find out.
I'll find out. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir. No, sir. I'll find out. Okay.
Believe me, I've been through it.
But good luck. So now that the walls are set, cabinets are set. Now we're ready to tile coach. The guys, we're gonna go. It'll make a difference which way we go. Hey, Daniel, lead us that way, please. Okay.
Lead us, man. Lead us.
Don't fall down. You gotta watch from the ground.
Don't play.
Okay. So again, once walls and cabinets are set, now we're ready to tile.